Well, hello there, and good evening, YouTube. I'm William Brantley, reporting from South Jackson, Tennessee, in the Bemis area, ready to share with you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. It turned out to be a fairly decent day today. Had some clouds and some sun, a little bit of both. And the sun kind of run the afternoon hours, or at least it came out the most during those hours, but the clouds came back in the evening. But based upon the satellite picture, we're going to get some more clear skies before too long. The radar is trying to show a few little spotty showers around the area, but the air is so dry, I think most of the rain is evaporating before it reaches the ground. So it's going to turn out to be a beautiful evening after all. And it may actually wait until Thursday afternoon or even Thursday night before we actually get any good measurable rain, is the way it's looking right now. Though it's improved a little bit in that regard. In the meantime, as of 5 o'clock this evening in the Bemis area, the temperature at that time with the cloudy skies was 75 degrees. As of 8:05 p.m., it has dropped down to 68 degrees in the Bemis area, so it has cooled down some, but not a whole lot. The low this morning was 53 degrees. Today's high got up to 82 degrees, which is 1 degree cooler than yesterday's 83 degrees. So a very pleasant day. Of course, no rains fell since midnight. I'm still at 736 for the month, and 2314. Let me make sure I got the right number down here. 2414 for the year. I hope that I wrote that down right. Let me get my flashlight to verify that. I got 23 on one page and 24 on the other. And then I'm going to go with 2414. Usually that previous day turns out to be the most accurate one. But anyways, I'm not going to get into all that. I'll just say 2414 for the year here in Bemis. A lot of rain. We don't need no more. Not really anytime soon anyways. Because I think we had over an inch over the weekend or leading up to Saturday when it finally quit. Last Friday and Saturday. Well, it was, I had over 2 inches, I think, if I remember right. But anyways, we're drying out now, and we're going to continue to dry out for at least next couple of days anyways. Alright, let me move on to the other data. Highest wind gust today was 18 miles per hour out of the southwest at 11:57 a.m. this morning. Let me double check one other thing real quick. I know for sure that I can get the exact amount on that rainfall. I hate leaving it debatable. If it's 2814 is the correct amount. 2814? Boy, that's a big difference. One of them got wrote down here. I got wrote down 2814. Yeah, that's what I got down on my paper too. 2814 for the year. 28.14 inches of rain. 7.36 for the month of April. Alright, good way to verify it. Look it up another way. And that's what I just did. Alright, now that I got that out of the way, got the correct amount mentioned and so forth. The records, I'm ready for it. Records for April the 23rd. Hottest high would be 90 degrees back in 1988. Coolest high would be 54 in 1984. The warmest low would be 71 back in 1970 and 1999. And the coldest low would be 32 back in 1986. That may be one of the last freezes on record for Jackson around this time period. And I'm not going to say that it happened today, but definitely one of the last ones. And it happened in 1986. Rainfall record 2.10 inches back in 1985. Alright, that's it for the evening climate data. Let me show you a few radar maps and forecast maps and proceed from there. Alright, oh yeah, I gotta do this so I can show you as well. Let me turn the camera around so that you can see it too. Right now, the radar basically is clear. There are a few little echoes trying to pop up in Middle and West Tennessee in spots, but those are the ones that I'm thinking are evaporating before they reach the ground. If it does make it to the ground, don't be surprised if you feel a sprinkle here and there, but that's all it would amount to. It'll be a light sprinkle here and there. It won't be enough to measure. So I'm just going to call it, should be fair skies before too long. Let me show you the radar, the satellite that supports that. Let me branch this out one more time. I'll show you there are some thunderstorms on the radar, but they're well north of us. Way up in Illinois, approaching Evansville, Indiana, east of Carbondale, Illinois, and some up around Lebanon, Missouri, probably near my friends that live up in the Walla, Missouri area. Looks like they got some thunderstorms over in that area, but nothing around here though, and nothing headed toward Jackson or West Tennessee measurable, at least not any time in the near future. It may actually be almost 48 hours before we have to deal with anything like that, if the forecast holds up. The latest indications, I put it that way. Speaking of a satellite, see how it's clearing kind of quick-like? A few clouds over us right now, or not far from us, but it's clearing to the west of us, and a good chunk of Arkansas is fair, all the way out to Oklahoma. And so that probably means we're going to have a generally fair evening. We've had a good part of the afternoon was fair. Got a little cloudy for a little bit, but it's getting ready to clear back up again. Let me get one more radar real quick to verify this one. Not that this one isn't good enough, and just see what it shows. Let me see. That's not what I want to see. Well, that's not coming up the way I thought it would. Well, I got to do it this way. I don't like doing it this way, but I'm going to have to. This one also shows it pretty good. Yeah. Let me get Little Rock, Arkansas in here. It'll be a little bit further away. Yeah, that's a pretty good size one here. And I'll just leave it right where it's at, yeah. That kind of goes along with the other one. Good part of Arkansas is clear. It's fixing to clear here in Jackson. And ain't too far away. We've got a little cloud going over us now, or real close by. It'll be gone before too long. A few clouds coming in behind all that, but generally speaking, it's fair all the way down to parts of even Texas. So we might get lucky to have another pretty day again tomorrow, because today turned out to be a little bit better than originally thought. I tell you what, let me see what the whole nation looks like real quick. I should have done this on the last one, but I just didn't think of it. Let me put it through loop here real quick and bring it down. Okay, well, not too bad all the way over in Oklahoma, like I said. And there's Tennessee way over here. There's a good area of fair skies moving in our direction, despite those clouds over here in Texas and northern Texas. There's blowing up some thunderstorms down in that area. But those are moving up toward Missouri, though, not toward West Tennessee. So we might get lucky tonight and again tomorrow. All right. It may be thirsty, like I said, before we get anything major around here. Alright, let me go on to the forecast map since we're talking about that. The current surface map, thanks to Weather Channel. Let me get it down to you can see it a little bit better. Scoot this over. That explains the clouds over in Texas. I got that. Do you see the low pressure? Where it's at. Now, cold front stretching from it in both directions. There's the rain in Missouri that we were just looking at. It's all scattered. It's trying to show some rain in north central Tennessee. Middle Tennessee, that is, but I'm not sure. It doesn't make it all the way to ground or evaporating before it reaches the ground. If you just happen to be watching from over there and want to leave a rainfall comment about it, feel free to do so. And that's the rest of the nation. It's really not raining much across the entire nation, this area, even though it shows some spotty showers overall. But anyways, that's the current surface map. Let me show you tomorrow morning's forecast map, thanks to the Weather Channel. It doesn't change a whole lot. Shows a low pressure over Missouri, with rain over in that area, but still west of West Tennessee, and stretching on down into parts of Texas. Another low down there. And as you see, rain's going to be concentrated over there. Very little here in West Tennessee. And there you see where the rest of the map looks like for tomorrow morning. Alright, midday tomorrow, I don't think it changes that much. Not really. It looks like rain still continues up in parts of Missouri, getting closer to West Tennessee, but not quite into West Tennessee, except for maybe up around Tiptonville and Union City. Those other areas might get a little rain tomorrow midday, but not here in Jackson. It'll probably miss us. And then you see where the areas, parts of the country, where may be raining and or not. Alright, that's midday tomorrow. Let's move on to tomorrow night's map. For Wednesday evening, it's getting a little bit closer, but still not all that close to us though. Looks like low pressure still up there near St. Louis, moving on into Illinois. Rain up in Kentucky and north of us there. A little bit of rain over in Arkansas, some more down in Texas, but still west of West Tennessee. And see some snow way up in the northeast portions of the country, and a little rain in the northern plains and Smoky Mountains. And I'll see the highs and lows out there. Most of the concentrations there in Texas and up in north of us, and Kentucky and Illinois and Indiana and those areas. That's for tomorrow evening. So it looks like we're going to be lucky to almost into Thursday afternoon, like I suggested, possibly even Thursday night. Alright, let's look at the Pacific forecast real quick for Jackson and West Tennessee. Slightly more details than usual. It looks like it's going to be very cloudy for the rest of the evening, and it looks like might actually become fair briefly before too long, for a few more hours. May have a very pleasant evening in store. It looks like the moon will be rising tonight at 11:40 p.m. and be setting tomorrow morning at 9:25 a.m. And it's going to be fair skies from not too long from now all the way to nearly sunset tomorrow evening. So it may turn out to be a very pleasant Wednesday. Then becoming mostly cloudy, about tomorrow night, then there's a small 20% chance of an isolated shower by tomorrow night, but most of it's going to hold off until Thursday. Low near 57 degrees tomorrow morning, high of 80 tomorrow, with southwest winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. The sun will be rising tomorrow morning at 6:11 a.m., setting at 7:35 p.m. The moon will be rising at 12:09 a.m. Tomorrow morning, and be setting at 10:14 a.m. Alright, on into Thursday. That's the best chance for rain at this time. A 90% chance of that, with an isolated thunderstorm possible. Most of that's going to be Thursday afternoon mainly, and then just a 50% chance of just rain by Thursday night. With a low near 61 and a high of 72, with south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Finally, fair skies once again by Friday and Saturday and most of Sunday. We've got a good weekend coming up. Cloudy by Sunday night is the way it's looking like right now. Low near 57 Friday, high of 75, with north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Low of 47 Saturday morning, high of 76 with southeast winds at 10 to 20, and low of 56 Sunday morning and high of 75 with north winds at 10 to 20. And then it'll be returning to mostly cloudy skies by next Monday till noon, then becoming fair. Low of 54 and a high of 85 with south winds at 10 to 20. And it looks like for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it's going to be generally mostly cloudy during that time period. Maybe a little very cloudiness tossed in there. Lows are going to be around the 61 to 65 degree range those 3 days, and highs will be roughly 80 to 86 each of those days. So it's going to be kind of really nice and warm the first half of next week. And there is a 40% chance, maybe small, of some showers and thunderstorms by Wednesday afternoon of next week, May 1st. But that's a few days away. That may change as well. Alright, that's the 9-day forecast for you for this evening. Again, basically, we're going to have fair skies pretty soon. That should last till about tomorrow night, roughly about this time. Then it will become mostly cloudy with a very small 20% chance of a isolated shower here and there. Most of the heavy rain and thunderstorms that show up on the radar is going to be well to our north and, of course, parts of Missouri and Illinois, at least for tonight anyways. Well, alrighty, that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching and viewing and subscribing and leaving some nice comments. And I hope to talk to you again tomorrow night. And good night, and may God bless you.